Hello, my name is Michaela Lamb, and this is my presentation for my inquiry-based lesson. So to begin, I decided to go with social studies, and the main important thing is geography. So I chose the physical features of the world. The world is a huge place that is filled with so many different types of physical features, like mountains, oceans, lakes, plains, hills, etc. So I think it's important to find how these physical features can affect the way people live. So I want my students to do some research on why it is important for these physical features and how they affect people. I have a list of all of the physical features they should be keeping an eye out for when they are researching their area. For our tasks, they will first get into groups of 3 and 4. They will find a country, continent, state, region that they would like to research and find the different physical features that. Then I would like them to create a presentation using Powtoon, Prezi, or a PowerPoint that shows the area they chose, what physical features are found, and answer the question, what are the opportunities and challenges the physical features provide for that area? This will take about 6 days for them to do the entire project. With their group, they will start by reviewing with Quizlet, and there's a link to that in the information resources. So they will do a Quizlet review, which can be found right here. And this will give them all the information that they need to know with terms that we've A, already used, and B, some that we haven't used but are good for them to understand. Then we will be using the web to find an area they would like to research that has 3 or more different physical features. And to use that, they will use this map site that lists all these different countries and areas that they can research. So let's say they go to the United States. Here they will have all the information of a certain area. Process area. Day 2, they will use kid-friendly search engines like Kiddle to find more information on the physical features in the area they are researching. They need to find pictures, videos, and other media for the presentation. For the next 3 days, they'll create a Powtoon, Prezi, or PowerPoint on the area they're researching. They can look at the tasks bar to see what needs to be completed, which is on number 4, A, B, and C. And then on the final day, day 6, all the groups will be able to present as a group. Here are the information resources that they need. I showed you the first 2, and Kiddle is just a way for them to search that has kid-friendly, safe visual research engine for kids. Classroom setting. Then they have the presentation sites, which are Prezi and Powtoon, and PowerPoint's usually installed on the computer already. Then for the evaluation, I used Rubastar to create a rubric, and I am judging on both appearance and content. So I need to make sure that the content is accurate, the information is in sequential order and makes sense, that the text is easy to read on their PowerPoint, and then the use of graphics, and finally their presentation. And it ranges from anywhere that everything is in correct order, as well as the content makes sense, the format looks great, and the graphics are good, as well as they are fully prepared to present, all the way to not prepared to present, not graphic, or the graphics aren't very clear or anything, the font formatting doesn't make sense, there's no clear plan, and the content is typically confusing. So it ranges from 4 to 1, or 1 to 4, and 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify physical features in different areas of the world and how it relates to the people who live in the area, as well as the effects the physical features have on certain parts of the world. They will also be able to share this information in front of the class using presentation techniques. By using their online resources, they will be able to find all their information needed for their project. Finally, this will be a study of social studies and geography. It will be for a third grade level, and it'll take about 6 days to complete the entire assignment. Before doing this project, they will learn the basics of different physical features all around the world, as well as learn in different countries and continents that are important to know. And they will also have previously learned how to use PowerPoint, Prezi, and Powtoon. And after this lesson, they will learn more about the culture of these countries and how it is relevant to their location. The standards that are addressed are Standard 2, 3, and 6. Working in groups of 3 or 4 will help with Standard 2. Researching their own countries and finding information addresses Standard 3. Putting all the information into a presentation addresses Standard 6. The skills and objectives the students will need to know previously are previous knowledge and previous comprehension. In order to adapt this, we will use more advanced physical feature terms. Also, the students could look for smaller, more specific area of the world and ask them to find more than 3 physical features that affect that land. And that is all I have to show for my inquiry-based lesson. Thank you.